Hello everyone, how are you? Sorry, this is my first live streaming, so I don't know how to fix few things, but I think we are good to start from here. So, okay guys, my name is Rohit, and today we are going to convert the PSD to the HTML for those who are new to this field in the web development. So this video is very good for them. I'm starting a series of conversion of PSD to HTML and then PSD to directly to the WordPress. And later on we can work on React Native because currently I'm working as a React Native developer. So if you have any question about related to this video, which is PSD to HTML, or if you're stuck somewhere, or if you need some suggestion, do comment below. So we have this portfolio website, this PSD, okay, in which we have few sections. In first of all, think about this. First, let me just create one. This is our PSDs. So in today we are only going to convert this homepage, and later on we can do the other sections if you guys love the video. So I will do the rest one as well. So first, let me just create one folder from the HTML, and this our whole HTML will stay. 1 second, and let me just open my localhost. Part of this is code train, and then the Smith, the HTML. This is our directory. I hope you know how to install the this local server. If you don't know, just comment below. I will make a video how to install it. So we can start from here. First, we are going to import this folder to the VS Code. I already mentioned in the description that VS Code is an open source. You can easily download it from the VS Code website. So here, this is the folder in which we are going to work. Okay. So here, at first, I'm going to create one index.html file, which is the main file, which is the main file of our website, this index.html. When you start web developing from the scratch, you have to divide your PSD into one header and one footer, and then these are some sections which you're going to work with. So in here, the front page, there is a slider. You can see this is a big screen. Okay, if you can see, yes, this is the header. Okay, and this is the screen which comes inside the header. And this will only display in the front page. This section will not be seen in the inner pages. So we will create this inside the header. or outside the header. If it is a PHP project, then you can, like, call it on only on the home page. In footer section, you go below. This is our footer. From the contact me form to the, you know to the copyright section and the social icons. So to start this, we need to know few things, like what is the font used by the designer in this PSD, so that, like, we can use it in our website as well. And then you need to check, like, whether the PSD is based on the Bootstrap or which grid system. And then you have to check few things, like if the designer used font awesome or what to include the fonts, or he simply added the images. So in this PSD, the font is, let me check, this is the Poppins font, and let me check this one as well. Just Poppins, and here as well, Poppins, and okay. So the hello guys, sorry for the delay. Actually, uh, I have to finish a few tasks, so I'm back now. So yes, this designer used, like, two fonts um, in his PSD or her PSD. I don't know whether she is a female or he is a male. So he used a Lato font as well as Poppins. So we are going to both are like Google fonts, so we don't have to worry about it a lot. So first, what we are going to do is to create the header from the scratch, so we have a better idea. Okay, so in here, first we need to create the header. Oh, sorry, this is the short code. When you use the VS Code, you have to You don't have to type everything like doc type HTML or something, everything. You just have to type the HTML semicolon and then 5 and hit enter. Then sorry, colon. So you know it will automatically create this code for you, so you don't have to worry about anything. So we are going to give the title of our good. Okay, this is the title now. So to start, first we are going to create the header. Okay. Every developer works on his own way, but in my opinion, for every section I give one ID, and inside that section I won't give any ID. I will create classes. So if there is any like styling mistake or something, I will take the main ID and correct the things later. So we are going to create the header first. Okay, this is also the short code. You don't have to type anything. Okay, we will also create the footer. Okay, and we will going to create the inner content. Okay, define three things. We're going to create one, and so we will know the section starts from where. And this is also good for your, if someone else going to work on your code, you have he have a better idea from which code is written where. So in here we are going to create one folder which is CSS. Okay, in this folder our all CSS stays, and we will create one JS. Oh, sorry, I'm going to delete this first. Okay, then we're going to create one JS folder, and then we are going to create the images folder. We need these folders. Okay, one folder is fonts. Okay, we need 4 folders basically in each of our website, or maybe they are more like assist, or some people keep all these folders inside the assist or do their stuff. So my style is doing like this. So I keep everything simple as possible. So inside our header we have a top strip over here in which there is a logo of the website, and then there is a menu and a contact me button. So first we are going to check is this is the 12 grid based PSD. Okay, the gutter size will be the, if I do this, it will show me the 30 is the gutter size. If you press Control H, it will show you the this blue lines which is created with by the designer. Okay, and this is our PSD. So this is the Bootstrap system. So what we are going to do is we are going to get the Bootstrap first. So if we go to the get bootstrap.com, here this is the 4th version. I'm not going to explain the 4th version right now. Maybe I will create a video about this as well. But right now we are going to work on the version 3.3. So this is the Bootstrap version 3.3.7. We are going to download this. Click on the download button, and then you can also use the CDN, but um, this is good. Like you don't have to include the folders of the Bootstrap in your project, But the problem with this CDN is you can't like use the Bootstrap offline. So it's better to have this in offline. When you make your website online, then I recommend use this CDN to make speed to increase the speed of your website. But for now, we are going to download the Bootstrap locally. Okay, our Bootstrap folder is downloaded. I'm going to cut this and paste inside my CSS folder. Extract this. Okay, I will take the CSS, all the CSS from here, and paste it in my CSS folder. I will take the whole fonts through my fonts folder, and I will take all the JS to my JS folder. Okay, and I will delete the Bootstrap folder. So now we will have some a view something like this. We have CSS, every CSS. We have fonts used in the Bootstrap. We don't have any images. We have JS used in the Bootstrap. Okay, so in here we only going to use the min file, which is like compressed file of the main file. So we are not going to use this cascading style sheet, which is CSS of Bootstrap. We are not going to use this map. We are not going to use this theme. Okay, and we are not going to use this one as well because they are not compressed. We are only going to use the compressed file, which is main, and minified. In short, minified. And in fonts, we are going to use the all fonts. In JS also, we don't need the. We're only going to use the minified thing. So I will delete the Bootstrap main CSS. Okay. If I refresh this, nothing happens because we didn't um, install the Bootstrap yet. So how we include the Bootstrap to our, this is very simple and easy. We are just going to link our style sheet, which is like this. We have to give the directory. This is our directory CSS, and then we have to give the name of the file which we need to include. This one. This is the file which we need to include. So I'll copy this name and I will paste it here. So this is our style sheet. Okay. So I'm going to put one more extra tag, CSS. Okay. So this is the Bootstrap. If we use this, we are going to refresh the page and press the Control U, and you will see the view source of your project file. So this is our link. If you click on this, you will see the file is linked to your project. So everything works fine. Now what we are going to do is we are just going to work on our header first. So if you some of you guys know about the Bootstrap, that there are two types of container inside the Bootstrap. One is container fluid and second is container. What is the difference between these two containers? Okay, let me describe you. The fluid container occupy the visual screen. I mean the whole screen. Container fluid will occupy that. And the class container will only occupy the size of 1172. That means 1170. 1172 is like No, it will occupy the 1170. Okay, so in if you divide the if you use the container fluid, then your grid also expand like in 12 sizes become larger like this. So the 12 whatever it is, so 12 grids occupy this space. Okay, so if we are going to create our header, we can see our logo and our contact me button is out of the container grid. So we are going to use the container fluid in here. So if we going to create the container fluid, okay, and then we need to create the row class inside this, and then we need to create a column. You have to study about this Bootstrap if you don't know about this. So I will describe it, like I will create another video for this to talk about the Bootstrap only. So let's say we will take 3 of the MD, and we will make this in access 12, and then we will take SM as well, like 3 SM3, okay, and keep it MD3, and we will like use the LG as 3 as well. So oh sorry, a mistake. So in here we will also need the second thing, second block due to this contact me button, and in between of these two line we need like 3 plus 3 6, and rest of the is 6 because grid is 12. So you need to, okay, so in here our logos, okay, we'll write the things. Our menu comes here, our contact me button in here. So if we go and refresh our page, you will see logo, menu, and contact me. These are the 3 things which comes. Okay, so now we are going to create the logo first. So we need to define a logo class in here. Isn't the logo, sorry. Okay, and inside of this we are going to create a, sorry, I'm tabbing frequently because to see this sometimes I get confused where is my tab. So this is the image, and then this is the name, this is the text. So we need to create one block for this, which is logo. After that we will create a link, Okay, so we are going to create one image, and then we're going to write few, um, maybe you can define this inside the h1 tag. This is for the SEO purpose. Agree? Right. Okay. Because we can use h1 once in the whole page. So this is for the SEO purpose. We can use it in the logo. So your website will come in the index fast with your main name inside the Google or the other search engines. So if we're going to do this, this will comes like this. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we are going to create one style.css file. Okay. Inside this, our style sheet style sheet or main style sheet, whatever you say, main style sheet. Okay. So uh, now what we do is we are going to call this link css, and then inside the css folder there is style.css. Okay, type text css. Okay, so now what we are going to do is inspect our this logo. You can see um, this is the total block which we can use for our logo. This is created by the Bootstrap. You can see bootstrap.css line number 2116. So in our logo, we're going to put the float left, and width. No, we are not going to define the width of this. And now we are going to use a section and an image. Image source is unknown, so what we are going to do is take this image from here for now, the logo section, and then this is the image. So what we are going to do is we are going to image trim. Okay, later on we can change this image to our logo or whatever it is. Okay, this is our image. So I use few short codes which you might not understand, so let me describe it to you so that it is easy if you do this. So let's do this again. So this is our image which we need to extract. So while holding Alt key, if you click on the side, you will able to see only the particular image. Okay, and then you go to image and go for the trim and do the default setting. Okay, it will give you the only image section. It will cut everything upper, downwards, left and right. Now you're going to Control Shift Alt and S, which you can done by here as well. Go to File, Save for Web. Okay, it will give you a PNG format, or if it is JPG, you can change it to PNG from here. So save this in our where is my folder here? So Cochrane, HTML, and the images folder. Inside this images folder, we are going to use this logo PNG. Okay, And now we are going to revert everything to the back, to the normal PSD. Okay, this is our normal PSD. Now what we do now is we are going to call our image in here, which is here, logo.png, inside our images folder. So what we'll do is going to call this logo.png, and we are going to save this and refresh the page. It will come here. See, you can see the image now. So what we'll do is, first we will check there is a space from the top and the bottom. Okay, from the top and the bottom. See, there is a space. We go closer a bit more, closer. See, there is a space from the top of the image and the bottom of the image, which is very similar. We will create one line over here to get a basic idea about this. Okay, and now if we go to the right, you can see there is the similar space which we can use for the whole section. So what is the size of this space? We can check here, go to window and info. Okay, there is an info of height of 15 pixel. So what we are going to write in our style sheet, like our header, is going to be the float left width 100%. Okay, header should be 100%, and we are going to use the padding of 15 pixel from the top and the bottom. This is the short code. You can also write this like this as well, but since this section and this section is same, so we can also write this as like this. Okay, and now if you see in here, there is a background. Never trust anything. Just a second, there is someone outside my home, so I will be back in 5 minutes. Okay, so I'm back. Sorry for the interruption. So we are going to use this. Yeah, what I'm saying is never trust the color you are seeing. Just go and pick the color from the picker only. If you know it is a white, then also. So this is the color code which we are going to use in the header. So it's background. Okay. So the white color which we are going to use. And if we go to this, see there is a heading from the top and the bottom. Now, see, okay. So we have a padding of 15 from the top and the bottom from of the header. So now what we are going to do is make this thing inline. So inside our logo, let's see, we are going to use the H1 thing as float left. So, and we are not going to give this as a margin. Margin will be 0. So the margin will be 0. And for the image, a logo, a image, and then H1. Okay. So for the image as well, we are going to float it to the left hand side. Float left. Okay. So name will be come next to the image now. And what we'll do is uh, we will take this is the Popen fonts. So cancel, we are going to, okay. And the font size is 20 pixels. See here, the font size is 20 pixels. So we are going to use the font size to the font size will be the 20 pixel. Okay. And also, each and every letter is in uppercase. So we are going to use the text transform uppercase property. Okay. So everything will be in the uppercase section. And now we are going to use the color. Color will be this. Okay. So we are going to use the color. Sorry, I'm working on the inspect element inside the inspect element. So I'm going to use the color of hash and this. Okay, fine. So this is our setting of the logo H1. We will copy this and paste it inside our style sheet so it will work similar. If we refresh this, see there is a difference because right now our H1 is floating to the left but not the image. So we forgot to copy the code of the image what we wrote in inspect element. So we will give the float left to the image and it will become the same now. Now what we are going to do is first let's include the Poppins font. So go to the Google Poppins font Google. Okay, so you will get the Poppins font from here. Google font, click on this. This is the Poppins font. Select the font. Okay, customize it by yourself. Like customize, and we need the light one, we need the regular one, we need the medium one, and we need the bold one. Okay, so this is the bold, I guess. This is the regular. Okay, this is the regular. For now, like keep all this. So if we go to the embedded code, we need to copy this line and we need to paste this in here. Okay. our style sheet. Okay, there is a default font used by the Bootstrap, which you may see in here. This is Cliff. So we don't to override those fonts, we are going to include our font inside this after the Bootstrap file. Now it will work like charm. Okay, now what we are going to do is we are going to call this body inside the body, because our main font is Opens. The font family will be the Opens, which is this. We have to copy this. Okay. Now, if you refresh your page, you will see there's a change. Right now, if you inspect this H1, you will see your font will convert it to the Poppins. This one. Okay, this is the default font, which is overridden by our font C. Okay, so now we need the another font, which is Lato. Okay, so this is the font which we are going to use now. Select this font and customize this. Use the black and bold. Use this family line in here. Okay, so now you have both fonts. Okay, so now we have something like this. So what we are going to do is to calculate the font size is 20. Okay, and we are going to calculate this height of the logo, which is 71. I guess this is 70. If you go and check the image, your image will be of 70 in height. This is 70 in height. So what we are going to do is we are going to H1, we are going to give the line height of 70 pixel. Okay, so refresh, it will come to the center. And what we are going to do now is we are going to give the margin from the image. If we go closer, we will put our in here and calculate this width of 15. So 15 is the width from the left. So you can also give the padding, but it's better if you give the margin. Or if you give the margin to the image, it's good, better. Better if you give the margin to the image. Margin to the right is 15 pixel. Now you will see you have a logo ready over here. Okay, just like the PSD. You may see the text is more bolder than it is right now. So what we are going to do is we are going to give the logo H1 a font weight of 700. Let's give the 700. Yeah, exactly. This is what I wanted. So it will look like same now. Okay. Now move to the next section. We are not going to create the menu right now. First, we are going to create the contact me button, because it is like simple right now to do this. Keep in mind, like do the bigger task at last. Okay, take the smaller one first and then move to the bigger one. So what we are going to do is now to create a contact me button. So in contact me button, this is our contact me section. We are just going to create a link, should be the, and we will create a span in which we are going to write the contact me. Okay, and we are going to give this a class by contact button. So in here, we are going to contact, use our contact button. The text inside this span is of color white. Okay, so the color will be white, and we are going to get this font size is 14. So we are going to use the font size of 14. Font size will be 14 pixel. Okay, font family is our main family, which is opens. So we are going to use the blue color. Okay, copy this. And now background for the button will be this color. And what we are going to do is calculate the padding of the button from the left hand side to the button. It is of 30, and here as well, 30 as well. So we are going to use the padding of from the top. Right now it is 0. We are going to use it later. Do it now. Okay, we will use it 15. Okay, we will use the 15 from the top and bottom. So it will be 30, 15 pixel. So it will be 30. And if we go and calculate the whole height of the button, it will be like 52. So if we remove 30 from the 52, it will give you 22. Okay, so we'll put the line height of 22 pixel. See, it is very simple. If you refresh, you will get the contact me button. Now, what we are going to do is, as you can see, the text will be in uppercase. So we are going to use the uppercase thing. Okay, and the font family and the font weight is also bolder. We're going to use 700 right now. Contact me. Okay, so this is the contact me. And also you can see there is a border radius. Okay, border radius will be of 2 pixel. Refresh, you'll see 2 pixel border radius, but pixel, let me calculate. If you check this, this one, control U. Okay, the border pixel is of 3 points. It's 3 pixel. You have to give it 3 pixel. Give 3 pixel of border radius. Okay, now it's okay. Now see, there is underline in the text which we don't need right now. So what we are going to do is we are going to put the inside our header. See, we are going to say a text decoration none for now, but we don't need any text decoration for the link. A and a hover. Okay, so refresh, underline will go. Also, see, span is going above the container because span is an inline block, inline element. So what we are going to do, we are going to use this as an inline block element. So we are going to give a 30 of inline block. So refresh, everything will be comes to normal. And also, this is starting from the left. I don't know how left, but from the left. Okay, so what we are going to do is send this button to the right. Okay, and this button to the right, the logo is at the left. And now what's left is our menu. Okay, so let's create our menu first. Let's see if there is any BG and if there is any like shadow or something. No, there is no any shadow or something. If you go to the BG and if you click stroke, shape, none, nothing. Okay, fine. So what we will do now is create a menu. For the menu, we are going to make it a block because if we create it in line block, the float property matters. Okay, so now what we are going to do is create our menu. So in here, for the menu, I always create an ID for the menu, which is for the navigation. Okay, and inside this, I'm going to create a UL, which is the list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 pages right now we have in our menu. So we are going to create it one by one. Okay, home. Okay, and then B 2 and 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, now rename this about me, services, now portfolio, and a blog. Okay, now page. Last one is page. So if we go and refresh our page, it will show like this, which is the default list view. But we need to create our menu like the PSD one. So what we are going to do now is we are going to set this like this. So for this, to make it like this, we need to give the UL a class, which is nav, going to, or header nav. Okay. So for the idea of navigation, I'm going to put a navigation from here. ID navigation, float left, and width will be the 100%, and text align will be the center, because you can see this section, the menu, is in the center. If you see, the menu is in the center. Okay, so we need to keep it in center. So we need to keep our menu centered. So now you're going to give the nav float none. This will be float none. And we are going to display this as an inline block element. Okay. And we are going to use this list style none, to the none. What it does, okay, we're going to remove the heading to 0, okay, and then we're going to use like this list style none. If you refresh the page, boom, nothing happens. So we are going to use this ID because Bootstrap is not letting us do what we want to do. UL. Oh, I'm giving the wrong class, sorry. This is the header nav. Okay. So we are going to do. It happens with me as well because I'm also a human being. Okay, so it will come like this now. So UL, and now if we want every links to the line, what we are going to give to the li is float left, just a float left, and everything will be in line. So we have what we need now. So what we do now is we are going to give this styling as well, but first let's calculate the distance between the links. So okay, there is a distance of 60, I guess 60, the distance of 60. Okay, so what we can do, there is two methods, like we can give the margin, okay, or we will give the padding, but we are going to give the margin because there is no background for the links, so we don't need to give the margin. We are going to give the margin because we don't need to select the whole background with the link. Okay, like this, if there is a background we need to give the padding, and if we don't have the background for the image we are going to give the margin. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to margin to the left of 60 pixel. And if we refresh, each and every item will be separated with the margin of 60. Okay, but for the first item we don't need the margin. For the first item we don't need the margin. So what we will do is to copy this line and give a pseudo class first child. Okay, and if the give the margin of 0. In here, see, now the navigation is this and your header nav is this, which is center of this navigation. Okay, which is good now. So this is the header nav. Now what we do is we are going to give the margin 0 for the UL as well. Okay. And now what we are going to do is we are going to style the inside list item. So you can see there is a, let's see first, give the text. The font is similar, the font size is 13. Okay, So the font size will be the 30 pixel. The line height, we will decide the line height later. Um, the font color will be the 333 or 6x3. Color will be the this. Okay. Font weight, of course, font weight will be the 500. Yes, we took the 500. No, 400. So let's give the 400. Okay. 400 is very normal. Yeah, exactly what I wanted is, and now the text transform, because each and every link is in the uppercase. So we are going to use this uppercase. Okay, so our menu is almost ready. We are going to give the space from the top and the bottom to make it look good. So we are going to give the height of 25 from the top and height of 25 from the bottom. So which is like for the li, we are going to give the padding of 25 from the top and 25 from the bottom, no padding from the left and right. And now we will calculate the whole height, which is 70, just 70. Okay. And if I go and remove the 70 from the 50, it will give us 20. Okay. Oh, sorry, I don't have to give the line height here. I have to give the line height inside our A link, okay, which is our this, which is this. Okay, but now in here there is a problem. Like, see, there is a color of the menus, which is this, and if the page is active, the color will be the this, will be this. So what we'll go is we'll select this color first and give to our each and every link. Okay, and now for the, we'll remove everything. For the active item, we'll give a class active to the li, which means the page is active. Okay, the color will be the same now. Okay, like this. But for the active, which we make this for now, we'll give a class active in here. It will make like this. So on hover as well, we are going to give this. So in our style, we are going to go and put this thing in here, and on hover, we're going to do the same thing. Now see, you will see on hover, the color will change. Okay, so this is our header section for now. And now what we are going to do is we are going to create the bottom section. This is our slider section. Okay, which is this. So I will take a short break in here. I'll go and take a glass of water. After that, I will come back and we will do we will finish this small section of slider. And after that, we will go for the about us. And then we'll go for the my services. Okay, and then we'll go for the portfolio section, which is a Mansouri layout. Okay, and then we are going to create a numbering system as well. After that, we'll put a slider in our blog section for our blog and testimonials. I will put some clients or some badges or some awards, and then we'll create a contact me button. Then the last thing is footer. So hopefully I will finish this. We'll finish this PSD by today only, so that like we can convert this page to the WordPress in our next tutorial, or I will uh, I will create some other videos for the inner pages for the conversion of PSD to HTML. It depends upon your comments and the likes. So stay tuned. I will be back in 5 minutes. See you guys. Okay, guys. Thank you for staying. Um, Someone says hello. Hello, Anuj. How are you? I hope you are enjoying this. Hope you're enjoying this session. Yeah. I don't know how to comment back to you, buddy. I will try my best once again. Hello, Anuj. How are you? Oh, glad to know that you're good. Okay, so we can continue this video from here. I will, we are going to create this. We are going to, okay, I'm going to close this. So we have this little CSS, you know. We are going to create the section. Okay, this is the slider section. Most probably this is the slider section, but I guess this is simple text for now. The background is not there. You can put any background. Right now we are going to use the color only. Okay. So hi, I am Henry Smith. Okay. So what we'll do now, what we will do is we are going to create the header section, header ID, or we can create the, you know, we can create the content inside this content ID. So you're going to create the section like this, reason clause, and header banner for now. Banner. Okay. And the header banner will be the height of this is the background color of the header banner. So I'll show you how we can do this. First, we are going to use this container inside this, and then we are going to use the row, and then we are going to get the MD12. This will be the excess of 12, and this will be the column SM small sizes, and then we're going to use the LG of 12. Okay, it's better if you keep it simple and easy sound. So we've got banner text. Okay, inside this hi, and then we are going to use the BR tag. Okay, I am Henry Smith. We're going to use this in bold. I am Henry Smith, or whatever. Hi. Or the point. So now in here, our content will go something like this. Float left width 100%. We don't give the background in here because in our content ID there's a lot of sections. Okay, and each of sections have their own background color. So what we are going to do is we are going to create a header class in here. I will provide the same float left and width 100% to this and give the background of this color to going too fast right now because um, uh, I think I almost told everything about the basics in this video at the starting, so we need to finish this fast because you don't have all the time to do, like, you have to make yourself faster. So this is the section right now. But first, see, there is a mouse button over here, which means the user will scroll the page. So at his first side, this header and this banner will occupy the whole space of the front page. Okay, the whole screen. So for this, what we are going to do is we need to know what is our header size. The height of the header is 106. Okay, our header size is 106. So what we'll do is we are going to the banner and we'll provide the minimum height. Don't give the height. Okay, just go for the minimum height. Will be the calculate 100 VH minus 106 pixel. 106 pixel. I guess 106, sorry if I'm mistaken. Yeah, pixel. Oh, okay. So this is your height, which means the 100 VH is visual height. Visual height. Visual height means your computer screen, browser screen, which you can see without scrolling from the top to the bottom. Okay, from the top to the bottom, the whole screen. And what I did is I minus the header size from the whole screen size. So from the top to the bottom, minus 106, and this is the height of the header banner. Okay, so it is so easy to do. So what we will do now is we will create our banner text. Okay, so this is our banner text. Just like text align center and width of 100%. But this says position. We'll give the position of absolute to this because we need to keep it center. Okay, keep it center. And what we will do now is we will give this to the top with 50% and left to 0. Okay, so it will go text align center, but we have to specify the position relative. So what we'll do now is we are going to create a class pulse relative, position relative. Okay, we'll set this in here. Every time we need a positions relative, we'll specify this class. Okay, so now what it will do, or just forgot about this. Okay. What we'll do is we will give our header banner as the position relative. Relative. We'll do it like this so you have a better idea what I'm doing. Okay, so right now what's happening is error banner. This is the position relative. This container is also a position relative, and the row is also a position relative. This one also position relative, and this is the absolute. Okay, so it goes top. It's not going anywhere because the height is not specified about this. Okay, so what we will do now is specify the class. We'll give a span tag, and inside this we'll give the text. Okay, we will make the banner this to the relative. Okay? And inside the banner text, we're going to put this span as a position absolute. Okay, which is of the 100%. Fold left with 100%, and we will specify the height of this minimum height. Sorry, minimum height of this to the calculate 100 ph minus 106 as well. So this will calculate the height of the section, and it will send our span at the middle of the page. And now we will do the styling of this. So the color is white, okay, and the font size is 72, which is bigger. So the font size is 72 pixel, and the color is white. Okay, if you refresh this, it comes like this. Okay, now what we are going to do is first let's make this Henry in bigger size. Okay. And now what we are going to do is font weight to the 900, right? Yeah, this is the Hammersmith we know. Okay, so everything is similar to the PSD. The only thing is this is not the center. So what we are going to do is to calculate the banner text. Well, there's a span height, which is 204, and we are going to give the margin top minus, sorry for my language, minus top to the minus 102 because it is 204, right? 204, right? Yeah. So we'll give the half of the height to the margin top. So it will go to the center. Okay. Now we need to place a button, a mouse button, which is this. Okay. Mouse scroll down, dot, and this. So this is the image. This is the image we can see. Okay. So this is the image. Comes here. Okay. We are going to image, go for the trim. Okay. This is the image. We can save this as a PNG, and We'll give this mouse scroll. Okay, and we're going to go back to our PSD. Okay, now what we are going to do is we're going to give an I plus mouse scroll. Okay, and here we're going to put the mouse scroll. Okay, yeah, position absolute, which is also position absolute. Oh, one second, let me just calculate the height and width of the image. I forgot to get the item. The height and width is 33 in width and 45 in height. So we'll give the width of 33 pixel and height to the 45 pixel. So we can this windows comes like when you trim the thing, just press the Control and Alt button and press the I in the windows. So it will pop up you the image size with the width and height. Now we roll back to our PSD, and the height and width of this is this. Now what we'll do is we are going to call the image, which is background. Okay, background, and the URL will be the URL mouse scroll images CSS images mouse scroll.png. Okay, we don't need to repeat this, so we'll put the repeat, no repeat. From the position will be top from left and top. Outside background color will be none or transparent. You can say whatever. If you leave, it will by default don't take any color. It will come here. Okay, it will come at the top, but we are going to put this. Okay, one second. Let me break this thing so you have a better idea. Okay. Now we'll put this in the bottom, like bottom 0. If you do this, it will go to the bottom. But in PSD, if you check the space on the bottom is 43. We say 40, I guess. 40 pixel. So this is the space from the bottom, and from the left, it will take the 50%. Okay. Right now it is in 50%, but it's not centered. So to make it center, like minus left, we need to do this minus margin minus left to its width 33. So the half of the 33 will be the 15 16.5 pixel. If we refresh the page, now the image is in the center, and we'll make this as a cursor pointer. Okay. So this is our middle section. Okay. Now what we'll do is move forward and create the About Me section. Okay. The About Me section, there is heading, a text, okay, the text in a lot of font, Poppins, and then the Poppins. Oh my God, we create a mistake, I guess. What we did, what we thought is like Poppins in the paragraphs and everything, but it's Lato. Lato is the define, like Lato is the base family of our website, not the Poppins. What we'll do for the heading and everything, we'll use this. Okay, so so it changes, but don't change like this. So we'll use the font family in here. What we'll do is we will define the H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6 family of Lato. Okay, this is, and for the menu as well, navigation. Okay, also the Lato button as well. Button. Okay. Okay. Everything is fine now. Now, what we'll do is we create about a section. So for about me section, what we'll do is our meta section. Okay. Now we are going to create about us section. So we are going to put the about section first. Okay. And this is inside the grid. So we'll call the container first. Okay. And we'll call the row. And we will call the columns plenty of. Okay, fine. So in here, we call the access. We are going to call the SMT12, and we are going to call the LG212. Now, what we'll do is we are going to call the S3. Okay. About me. And then the paragraph. FD. This, and then button will have the downloads. Refresh the page, we will have a scroll bar and we have this section. Just give me a minute. I'm sorry, guys. Just give me a minute. I will come back in 5 minutes. Hello. Sorry, took a while from took a bit while, but I'm back now, so we can continue with the about me section. So okay, so let's start with the about me section. So for the about section, what we are going to do is we are going to copy this. I'm going to create this about section. Okay, what I'm thinking is we can create another session of this live because I guess like it's 2 hour maximum Google Hangout support. So what I'll do, I will create another session of this live in which we can um, cover the about section and other sections. Okay, so see you guys after a few minutes. Okay, bye bye. Take care.